Alright, check it out, boys. This is all for my excavator. Manual quick hitch. I'm excited about that. Alright, so before I really break it down, I'll show you what these are. This is a 6-inch bucket. This is a 9-inch bucket. This is a 24-inch bucket. This is a 36-inch bucket, smooth edge. And that is a root rake. Let's see, that is a utility bucket ripper thing. And I should have more pins in here as well. Okay, so this is the Bobcat quick hitch system, and it's fairly simple, but to change your bucket out takes about, I think I did it by myself in 20 minutes. Now this right here is made by Rhinex Group, and this will allow you to change from bucket to bucket in about 2 minutes. So let's get this installed on the machine. Alright, so here's the problem, and I don't know if you could see that just a second ago, but the thumb does not fit around this, mostly because of this side right here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, because my pin will come all the way through and stick out the other side of this like it was before. All right, Rhinex group, if you're watching, this might be a good thing to keep in mind. I just cut that off right there. The only thing that I don't have now, and I'll probably just have to drill a new hole, my pin that came with my thumb here for the Bobcat E20 has a locking nut that goes through, where are they? Through one of these. So either on the right or the left, it doesn't matter which side. So maybe keep that in mind. Maybe make another one of these just a little bit different for if you have a thumb with it, a hydraulic thumb. If you took your spacers out right here, and on the other side you could have room for your locking nut, I would believe. Just a thought. I'm probably just going to put a couple tack welds right here, because I do have a grease point here, one here as well as the one on the end there. So that's probably what I will do, just to hold this in place, because there's and then I can always replace the pen if it ever got broken. So let's check this system out. I'm excited. Let's go look at the buckets first. All right, so here are the smaller buckets, and I will tell you the purposes for them and why I bought them, and then we'll move on to the bigger ones. This is a 9-inch, or no, this is a 6-inch bucket right here. This is what I bought this to do downspouts with. I have a 12-inch bucket right now, and it is way too big for this. So doing average downspouts with a 4.5-inch diameter pipe, this will make a lot less mess, and that there's plenty of room for that pipe down in there over, say, a 4-inch trencher or something. This is a 9-inch, and I bought this to do 6-inch drain lines with, because they won't quite fit in here. It'll still be a little small, so I bought this 9-inch for that. Again, same thing as the first, and this is one I'm kind of interested in seeing how it works. This is called a utility bucket. It looks like a ripper, but it's technically, I bought it, in the description it showed it as a bucket. So, you know, there's like a 2-inch bucket here, so you could do what am I thinking, water lines, utilities, all that kind of stuff. And this is about 15 inches deep, so you know you're gonna get a pretty good depth there. I bought it as, if it doesn't work as a bucket, because here we have red clay, just thick red clay, and it compacts tightly into a bucket when you scoop a lot. So I have a feeling it won't be very useful for that unless it's dry out, but I don't know. We'll try it out in the future and see how that goes. But I know I will use it as a ripper, and I know I'll use these small buckets a fair amount. Let's go on to some of the other buckets. I'll show you the 2 buckets I have, and I'll point out how this pin system works, and then we'll go look at the bigger ones. So this is the pin system. I ordered these separate pins for each one of these. Each bucket I bought a set of pins for. That way I didn't accidentally, or they're gonna show up and be like, oh hey, so, it didn't come with pins. So keep that in mind if you're ordering from Rhinex Group. If you buy a bucket, buy a set of pins with it. This is my 12-inch bucket that I have. I might order some more pins, though I have some extra sets for this bucket. I'll show you the 18-inch one another time. It's around back somewhere. But it's very similar to that, and it was pretty big. I did an excavation job with that, and I've done some French drains with it. 18-inch bucket is great. So then to complete my set, I got, let's go with this one. This is a 2-foot tooth bucket. I don't know how it'll do with this little E20 because, you know, it's only 13 horsepower, so I don't know how it's going to do. We'll go hook it up to the machine here in a second and we'll see. And then this is a flat, smooth grading bucket. Flat, smooth, you know, same thing. And it actually isn't as deep as this one, I don't believe. I think this one is, I want to say it's 16 inches deep and this one's 12 inches deep. So pretty big difference there. And then this, I am super duper excited about this. I did a fair amount of grading or drainage jobs last year where I needed a little tooth bucket, and I didn't have one for the ASV. And I was like, man, if I had one for the excavator, that would be fantastic. So this will be what I'll use for sifting through riprap and scooping stuff up like that, where I don't really want little bits in it, and I just want the rock itself. So I'm really excited about that. It's also meant for doing grading and root raking and all that kind of stuff. So I am excited to put that on the machine and see how it does. Especially, I've got some trees to pull up here. This is here at my house. Is where you'll probably see the first video of this stuff. So let's hook some of these buckets up and let's see how the system works. All right, I'll show you how this system works. So you have a safety pin, and what I really like, look at this. They use heavy-duty wire for your pinch pin so that you don't lose it. And then here's your safety pin. I think this is really cool. You know, it's not gonna slide out at the end. You're not gonna lose it. And then this is where the breaker bar comes in. And there you have it, folks. Look at that. That is pretty slick. All right, so here it is, a 24-inch bucket. I'm going to show you guys my first dig with this. All right, so I don't know if you could tell or not, but that was virgin clay right there. That was pretty tough stuff. The little E20 pulled that bucket through it, no problem. So the only thing I'm seeing is a little bit of a problem is the thumb isn't quite long enough now. because of the extension of the quick coupler. But that can easily be remedied with a little bit of welding work. So Mike, I'm gonna be hitting you up because I've got some ideas what we can do. Now the reason I bought all these buckets is to make me more efficient, and my main goal is to start using the little E20 over always having to have 2 machines on a job to be able to finish grade and stuff like that. So I have a couple ideas. I found Mini Machines. He made a homemade tilt rotator. I'm kind of thinking about doing the same thing. Not positive, maybe a rotator or maybe just the tilt function. They do, Rhinox makes a tilt bucket as well, so I'm kind of throwing that idea around. We'll see what we do here in the future. As well as the reason why I'm looking to use this machine more as like a general purpose machine is I'm looking to trade up and go to a bigger size skid steer. I will give you a hint. I am looking at a Max Series ASV. I'm not going to tell you which one, and I haven't fully decided on it yet. It is a little bit more expensive than the one I have right now. The one I have does get work done. It is just a little slow. So I'm looking at something that can move bulk quickly and efficiently. Same reason why I went and got bigger buckets for this machine, because again, you need to move bulk quickly and efficiently. So that all being said, if you guys have any ideas for either one of those, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'm an ASV person. I think that the machine is rugged, and it's not because I haven't run other machines. I've run New Holland, I've run Caterpillar, I've run Kubota. I haven't run John Deere. I don't think I have. And Bobcat, I run lots of Bobcat. So from what I see, the new Max Series has an amazing view on it, and it's a pretty good price. So anyway, enough of that. That's gonna be for another video. You guys can be on the lookout for that, and we'll talk about that soon. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rhinox, for making a good product. I'm very excited to put this onto job sites, and I will give you further feedback that I have as we go down the line. I'd love to help you guys improve upon your product if there's anywhere to improve. But so far, I see everything is pretty solid, and only time will tell. So appreciate it, guys. If you're curious how much I paid for this, I'll put the exact number, but I think it was around $3,500. Now, it was shipped from the UK, so anybody in the US that is interested in it, it is from the UK. They do have a US base company, so I don't exactly understand how that works. But they have a ton of just buckets and everything there. Like I said, I paid like $3,500 for everything. And now that included the quick coupler, all the stuff that came with that, the big buckets, the little buckets, and all the pins. So it's a pretty good deal. I don't think you can go wrong with that. And that was with shipping. That was with about $800 in shipping. It wasn't terrible. So it's not going to break your bank to really upgrade a mini excavator like this now. So yeah, if there's anything I can do to just expand upon this, guys, let me know, and we'll see if we can make another video out of it. All right, so that's it for me. I think I've talked your ears off enough. I think I've talked y'all's ear off enough. And so I will leave you guys be until our next video. I hope you guys stick around to watch it. And lots of cool things coming down the road that we can use all these buckets for. So, all right, we'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching.